What is going on, everybody? It is DZAN, one half of the cast. Dirty can't be with us this week. He's feeling a little under the weather, but I got your back. This week, I want to talk about Bare Knuckle Championship 41. It's going down in Denver, April 29th. We are going to break down the 3 fights that they announced for this. Christine Ferea and Bec Rawlings. This is going to be for the flyweight championship belt. In the co-main event, we have the returning Chad Mendes taking on the debuting Eddie Alvarez. And in the main event, we have the face of BKFC himself, Mike Perry, going up against a debuting ex-champion, Luke Rockhold. Let's break it down. Now, of course, we're going to start with the most experienced fighter of all the ones we're talking about today, Christine Ferea. She's the most dominant woman in BKFC's short history. At 6-1, the current 125-pound queen began her bare-knuckle journey at BKFC 3, battling back in the first round to secure the KO victory against a very game Jennifer Tate. Christine would see Britain Hart next at BKFC 5. The good old days.
And we demand action from the fighter. We didn't get action in that last fight because Rusty Crowder wanted to run. Therefore, he's giving half his purse to Reggie Barnett. This is how we do it at Bare Knuckle. You fight or you don't get paid.
Now, this matchup would be for the inaugural flyweight championship belt. Wait, what was that again? Oh, yeah, the Police Gazette American Bare Knuckle Women's Flyweight Championship belt. Pretty nice ring to it. I like it. The first round was huge filling out process and it was widely lackluster. Round 2 would be much quicker start with the pair going blow for blow, Christine getting the better of the exchanges. She was able to get the win via Her next appearance was at BKFC 7 against Helen Peralta, and through a 5-round war, Christine's heart wasn't enough for the pure will in a less experienced opponent. Christine would then go on a 4-fight tear going through Cutler, then cracking open Salgado at BKFC 12, ending it in the 3rd via TKO. Her 3rd straight victory would come in the form of a rematch with Britain Hart, this time for the actual inaugural Women's Flyweight Championship. After an ultimately dominant performance, Christine secured the belt. Next, Christine would make her way to the Duke City, BKFC 28. She would face Taylor Sterling and make short work of her within 40 seconds. Taylor was literally telling her corner, "I can't do this." Now the stage is set for her to defend against Bec Rawlings. Bec Rawlings is an interesting fighter. She had all the potential in the world, starting her bare-knuckle career 3-0 with a notable win over Britain Hart, but would come back after 3 years away from the sport and lose a rematch with Hart at BKFC 26. This fight would be her first fight coming off of a loss, and another year has gone by. Will we see a determined and focused Bec or a dominant victory for our champion? I see a dominant win in the first round for our champion. Let me know what you think in the comments below on this one. Next up is our co-main event of the evening. We have Eddie Alvarez making his BKFC debut against the returning Chad Mendes, who got his first bare-knuckle victory in his debut over Joshua Fames at Bare Knuckle Mania 2 last year. Chad Mendes made a statement in that fight, showing accurate shots and constant pressure throughout 4 rounds, leading to an eventual TKO for Mendes. This being Eddie's debut, it's a tough one to call. Eddie's striking has always been great, but I believe that Chad has this one in the bag. I think he gets it done via unanimous victory. How do you see it? Now, our main event. Mike Perry, the current face of BKFC, makes his return against a debuting UFC veteran and former champion, Luke Rockhold. Mike Perry debuted last year and had the best fight the promotion had seen since Knight and Lobov at BKFC 5. This all-out brawl of a fight would be against reality TV's bad boy, Julian.
love you, Bang. I love you, Bang. I love you, Bang. I love you, Bang.
Lane. This back and forth war was so amazing to watch. It had everyone in the stands and at home begging for both more and for the ref, for the love of God, for everything that is holy, stop the damn fight. After that stellar performance, it wouldn't be long until we saw Perry again. In fact, only 6 months later, BKFC would team up with Scott Coker at Bellator for a one-fight super fight night against their face of the promotion, Michael Venom Page. We got another barn burner, folks. Can we expect nothing less from the man that gave us this? I mean, come on. It was written in the stars that when he fights, either your lights are going out or his. And against a striker as decorated as Luke Rockhold? It's a tough one to call too. I mean, obviously this is Luke's debut, so not much to go off of here. When you look at his UFC career, excluding his last 3 performances, he has been one of the best strikers. But here's the thing, there's no spinny, kicking shit. There's only hands here, Luke. Only 4 of his 16 victories came to those 2 hands. I want to go out on a limb here and say that Mike Perry gets this one done via the left hand in the second round. Yeah, that's how confident I am in the right side of Luke's face. But that's just me. Who do you got?
Bruh.
Guys, if you enjoyed what you watch and you want to see more of this kind of content, let us know by commenting down below, liking the video, and subscribing for more bare knuckle content. Peace.